What's up guys, Chris here, and in this video I want to explain why I haven't been playing double pedal as much recently. Now there's a few reasons, but I'm going to get into the main two. So firstly, I found that I've been playing a lot of different music recently. Most of that consisting of hip hop, R&B, pop, essentially all the stuff that you see a lot of drummers throwing a bunch of chops over and messing with the grooves. It leaves a lot of room for improvisation, whereas in metal I feel like, you essentially have to learn the drums that are already played in the song, so that means playing those parts pretty strictly most of the time. There's not much room for interpretation. So I think in that sense, hip hop mainly, because that's just something similar to metal. I get that kind of energy from, that's always such a great feeling, especially when you're playing. It's just something that has essentially allowed me to be a lot more creative and explore. And this has opened up a whole realm of possibilities and opportunities for me to try new things. And that's how I've always learned, for the most part, is through overplaying, essentially overreaching, playing things where I come across and I stumble across new ideas, and then I will fine-tune them and then develop them and then rinse and repeat. So I think there's that. And then secondly, I had an issue with my mesh pad, which, as you can see, I tore a massive hole through. I've just started to feel a bit limited with metal. I haven't been as keen on learning new songs because it takes time with metal. It's very intricate, and in particular the double pedal patterns are very important, and that just takes time and practice, which for me right now I've spent developing my own style and originality and kind of pushing my own limits and experiencing a whole variety of new styles and ways of playing. So that's been really good for me and very noticeable, I believe, in my videos, which, shameless plug, you can watch here. So yeah, I've essentially just felt slightly limited with metal because playing a lot of metal music means you have to learn the songs for the most part. There's not much room for interpretation, and it can take some time to get those double pedal patterns down, as some of you drummers may know. All the rhythms and stuff have to be quite locked in with the song. Not to say that's not the same in other genres, but obviously with pop, hip hop, kind of more diverse and simplistic music allows a lot more room for creativity, and that's what I've been taking advantage of a lot recently. It's given me a lot more of a chance to develop my own originality, my own style, and also push, besides the chops, a lot of new grooves and ways of playing. Even my hand technique I found has started to vary a bit. I believe now it's gone a bit more French. I've been watching a lot of chop monsters, so that could be why, because I've seen a lot of them play like that. But I found that it was perhaps becoming a little bit mundane as far as the creative aspect goes. There wasn't really much room for that. It felt more like, you go to the gym and you work out, you do the same repetitions over and over again, etc. And I just want to explore a whole bunch of new stuff on the drum kit, and even with my compositions and music in general. And that's something every musician should aspire to do, essentially, is to keep evolving. You don't want to be so stuck in the same box for, years. And not that it's always a bad thing, and that's fine if that's your niche, but I think it's just, you'll get a lot more out of exploring new genres and new styles, and in the end that's something you can actually incorporate into, say, metal music. But every now and then I will still do a couple kind of warm-up exercises. I'll do some bursts of the double pedal, and now I've been focusing a lot more, as I said, on hip-hop, pop, a lot more, just more of the general music that people listen to. as well as tempo. That's been another huge thing for me. I've always been such a fan of speed and playing fast, and I still enjoy it, I definitely do. But as I've matured as a drummer, I can honestly say I think it took a bit of a toll on some of my timing in certain styles of playing, at least. So that's been a focus for me, is just playing to that goddamn metronome, which all of us drummers love. So yeah, that's been it for me recently, really. So I just wanted to say that, give my reason for why I haven't been playing double pedal all that much. But don't worry, I'm going to be uploading double pedal videos in the future, and it'll still be above like 200 beats per minute at least, so I don't plan on, again, losing my skill completely in that area. It's just not my main source of focus right now. So yeah, guys, expect metal videos in the future, but for now, taking a small break off the double pedals, small break from metal music, and focusing more on my own playing and my timing and things of that nature. So expect more videos along those lines. Make sure you check out my Instagram. There's new content every single day. Drum covers, playthroughs, solos, collabs, lessons, etc, etc, etc. Check that shit out. But from there on, happy practicing, guys. I'll see you in the next one.